What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Today we have a showcase from Semi, former #1 leaderboarder, a terrific battler, and a very chill guy. He is running Shadow Wailmer in the Go Battle League on this edition of Spicy Saturday. Shadow Wailmer recently got added Rollout, which allows it to take more advantage of Scald. Rollout really helps Wailmer because it didn't have a great fast attack before. Now it has a solid fast attack, and he's pairing it with Fortress with Volt Switch buffed Rock Tomb and Sand Tomb, as well as Shadow Dusclops with that buffed Hex. And right out of the gate, Semi showing off with some style points, catches the play rough on Wailmer. The Shadow Wailmer met by a Shiftry. Uh-oh. This is not good for Wailmer. Are we just going to fully sacrifice Wailmer here? I think, okay. First battle. Wailmer not going to see much playing time. He gets fully sacrificed. What are we screenshotting? Are we screenshotting that there's a Shiftry on our screen? We're baiting Shiftry. This seems like a risky bait, Semi. We've got so much energy, but what do I know? Semi knows what he's doing. I think we got to shield this. Yeah, preserve the energy we have. Unfortunately, Shiftry, if they shield again, they might be able to CMP us here on this next Ice Punch. Let's see what happens. We're going to go for an overfarm to not CMP them. Smart. And now Ice Punch should be enough to knock out. Oh, and we're patient. We're patient. Patience is a virtue, they say. No truer saying. And Fortress going to completely wall the energy of this Azumarill. I would have maybe liked to see us throw earlier. Unless we just commit to a full farm down here. That makes sense. Full farm down at this point. We go over 100. Oh, we get really low, but we have 100 energy. We have double Rock Tomb loaded. Double Rock Tomb. It's a Grumpig in back. Yo. I think our friend Dusclops is about to sweep here, folks. I think Dusclops might just sweep. We get to double debuff the Grumpig. And we anticipate them swapping, trying to catch the Shadow Punch. Very nice. Shadow. Ice Punch knocks out the Glassy Shiftry. And a Shadow Punch will deliver the final blow here to Grumpig. Lots of dancing around in this first battle. And Wailmer, all Wailmer did was take a Leaf Blade to the face, basically. That's all Wailmer did. Caught a play rough, took a Leaf Blade. Having a whale of a time is Wailmer. Okay, this is better. This is better. If they're running Hydro Cannon Ice Beam, we wall the energy. 2 Rollout pure water types going head to head. Wailmer trying to assert himself. Trying to say, I'm the real deal, everybody. I am the real Wailmer. And gonna eat a charge attack here. Oh, it is the Skull Bash, unfortunately. So that's gonna do a lot of damage. Knocks out Wailmer. I was hyping Wailmer up too much, apparently. Dusclops just going to eat the Hydro Cannon here and go for a full Hex down. And Dusclops just generates energy so fast. This energy hopefully goes a long way. Gonna fire off an Ice Punch here. I kind of like this. Get some chip damage off on Drapion. And then maybe we swap. Yep. We get a shield as well. Beautiful. We get a shield. That could be really nice for us. Crunch connects on Fortress. And they are staying in. Maybe the Backmon doesn't want to see Fortress. We're going to start shielding. We got to shield at some point here. Crunch. Grabs our first Protect Shield. In comes Lapras. This is great for Fortress. We are debuffed, so this Rock Tomb going to kind of offset that in a way. And going to try and get to another one here before the Sparkling Aria. Beautiful. And if they shield, maybe we can swap in Dusclops. They let it go. Interesting. They let it go. And we go for the Sand Tomb. And if this draws the shield, this could help make it where Ice Punch plus Fast Attacks knocks out. Interesting. We're going to let it go. We're going to save the shield for Dusclops. Oh, and we call an Aqua Tail. That's nice. Remember, they are debuffed because we're running Sand Tomb. So this might almost be enough. And it is enough to knock out Dusclops, taking down Drapion in the end. Wow. You don't see that too often. Dusclops versus Grumpig. Because of the sheer spamminess and bulk of Dusclops, it does have the ability actually to take a crunch. And then the Ice Punches, I mean, they add up. So there are certain shield scenarios I believe Dusclops actually does flip the Drapion matchup. Maybe ahead energy. I don't... Okay, Semi. We're getting a little bit bold here. We're body slam baiting the Steelix when we might not even get to another move anyway. That was a bold bait, Semi. It was a bold bait. Luckily, it didn't cost us. Steelix. We're going to respect a potential crunch here. Oh, and they are running crunch, so a great shield. Shadow Punch coming through. Shadow Punch more efficient than Ice Punch. Remember, Shadow Punch did get buffed last season, I believe it was. And now we're going for the Shadow Punch here against Mr. Steelix. Nearly knocks out, and we get an extra Hex for the road. In comes Credilli. And notice how we're Ice Punching before the potential Rock Tomb debuff. I like it. Ice Punch connects. That does some really solid damage. We swap in the Fort, and we're met by Grumpig. This is not bad. I mean, we're going to resist the Psywave damage. And after a Rock Tomb, I bet 2 charge attacks doesn't even knock us out. So this is looking pretty solid for us. Credilli does have energy, so that is something to be concerned about. And yeah, look at that. Thanks to the debuff, should live 2 charge attacks. Maybe we just stay and force Grumpig. Yeah, we take this. The Volt Switch should knock out. You could even consider forcing Credilli to throw energy here, because Credilli cannot farm you down. So we force Credilli to throw energy. But here's the problem. Assuming they shield this first Ice Punch, we might need to get to 3. We might need to get to 3. Do we ever go for triple Shadow Punch here? Is that a play? That's what we're going to do. Because we don't think the Ice Punch is going to be enough after the debuff. So we bait Shadow Punch. Now we're going for Ice Punch. We are debuffed, keep in mind. I don't know if this is going to be enough. It's going to be close. Shadow, Ice Punch. Oh, no. Brutal. So close. So close. I believe Credilli does win charge attack priority. So even if we had gone for double Shadow Punch, I think we probably would have lost anyway. Okay. Dusclops into Malamar. We're going to save swap Wailmer. Oh, no. Wailmer. Here we go. Going for the Scald here. Oh, okay, Wailmer. I see you. Wailmer's starting to get a groove. He was just warming up before. He was just warming up. Gonna go for the Body Slam now. Put on the pressure. Let's go, Wailmer. Body Slam knocks out. Wailmer just straight up beat the Malamar in the zeros there, but I think Malamar might have overfarmed. I think they might have had an attack. This Gator looking a little bit scary here with his energy lead. But let's see what Fortress can do. We're going to shield the first. And they're going to fire off another. Are we going to double shield Fortress here? We are. Unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to be able to Volt Switch down before another, so we're going to be forced to throw a charge attack here. Sand Tomb connects. Oh, and they... Oh, nice swap. If Semi hadn't done that, they would have actually reached... They would have actually reached another Hydros. That was a big brain play. Now a Shadow Punch bait. Oh, they call it. Yikes. So at this point now, we're just going straight Shadow Punch. He's like, they got to shield something. They got to shield something. There we go. We get a shield. They give us a free Hex. That could be big. That could be big. They land the Earthquake. We're going for... We have back-to-back Shadow Punch, so this could be nice, because if we land one, suddenly it puts it in Sand Tomb range. And we have the Sand Tomb already. I forgot about that. And I don't think a single Earthquake will knock out our Fortress. So this looks to be a pretty good situation, because we have a Shadow Punch banked, correct? We have a Shadow Punch banked. They're going to have to expend energy here to get rid of us. And they don't get there in time, baby. Sand Tomb. Super effective. It's a pretty weak move, but it's super effective. Oh my god, it doesn't even KO. It doesn't even KO from there. Even debuffed. Wow, Sand Tomb. Sand Tomb maybe needed a buff as much as a lot of these other moves. But there we go. Has the Shadow Punch banked, as we said. Gets the win. Next battle. Ooh, tough lead. Gonna save swap Wailmer again. Yep. Save swap Wailmer. You never thought you'd hear that phrase. Okay, up this energy. Wailmer might be kind of good here. Do we ever land this Scald? Oh, let's go. Let's flip this. Let's flip this. We shield an Aquatail bait, unfortunately. Was this crunch? I wasn't counting. Okay, nice. Semi's on point with his counts. In comes Scald here. And wow, Wailmer. This is the best game for Wailmer so far. Wailmer showcasing what he can do. Gets both shields from the Claydol, and now we get the alignment we want. Dusclops on Claydol. We know there's a shiny Mandibuzz. And Fortress is going to love that matchup. We're going for the Shadow Punch. It is more efficient here. Shadow Punch does a lot of damage. And now we can actually land an Ice Punch on the Mand if we want. Or we could just save this, go straight into Fort. But yeah, I like this chip damage here. And this should make things pretty comfortable for Fortress, where we just need to get to a single Rock Tomb plus the Volt Switch damage. So I think we're in a great spot. Look at Fortress. The mighty Fortress. Protecting his trainer from the Mandibuzz. And Rock Tomb might nearly be enough here. If it's not, maybe the next Volt Switch will knock out. Yeah. One more Volt Switch does the trick. And the opponent top lefts before going down. Nicely done. Sanchez Chris clops into tie. Here we go. We're throwing immediately after 3 hexes. I like it, putting the pressure on. And Typhlosion. Oh, Typhlosion, perhaps a little bit of an error, being a little bit too patient here. I think if you're Ty, you would have preferred to throw that Blast Burn earlier, or at least throw something earlier. We're going to let this go. We already got a shield advantage. We already got a double shield advantage, I should say. And a nice play of the opponent sniping with the Swampert. I think we got to come in Wailmer here. And a Scald will definitely do a lot of damage to this Swampert. The concern is that Typhlosion is still relatively healthy. And we can't afford to take too much Incinerate damage, of course, on the Fortress. So we got to try and preserve Wailmer, I think. But keep in mind, they also have... Are we going to try and catch? No. They also have energy still on Typhlosion, right? So that Thunder Punch is going to be threatening. We're going to throw the Body Slam here. Get rid of Swampert before another charge attack. Does Ty come in? No. Venu comes in. Oh, no. Do we call a Thunder Punch here? We're going to call a Thunder Punch. Oh! I think had to make the call, honestly. Because, like, what happens? I guess if we shield a Blast Burn, maybe we get there. Maybe we get to Rock Tomb. I don't know. Or at least Sand Tomb. Anyway, that was a tough game. Shiny Lapras with a bow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We catch the Sparkling Aria. Beautiful catch onto Wailmer. In comes Spiritomb. And getting to the Scald first is quite nice. Putting on the pressure. Wailmer does some big damage. I don't know if we bother fighting for Switch here. I think maybe we just let this go. Yeah. Hex down. Come out with some more energy. Oh, no. We're going to come in Fortress to reveal what's in the back. I kind of like that as well. And it's Dusknoir. Nice. They're going to fire off Shadow Punch immediately. Do we ever shield? Yeah, we're going to shield to put the pressure on, and we throw on good timing here after 2 Volt Switches. We could even combo play if we want to. Oh, the opponent maybe thought we were going to combo play, so they swapped, and now Semi gets the alignment that he'd rather have. This looks amazing. I think we can take this and maybe even farm down before they get to another one after. Let's see. Sparkling Aria. No, we're not going to risk them getting to another. We're going to swap and get a Hex down instead. Oh, baby. Now we have to double Shadow Punch. This game is over. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's yours. This is your game, Semi. Shadow Punch about to connect. Knocks out Dusknoir. Dusclops taking out his big brother. But honestly, Dusclops, you could argue, might be the stronger of the two. It's a little bit bulkier. Has that Ice Punch coverage, is kind of nice, but Dusknoir is really solid too. Dusknoir is really solid as well. Shadow Punch with some very solid chip damage here on Sableye. Oh, we get a free rollout. And now it should be just about in body slam range after all this chip damage. We actually take the foul play and going to preserve the Wailmer here. I don't know if the next rollout will knock out. Oh, but we come out with a ton of energy. 100 energy. Double Scald here. Beautiful. Hopefully we live that Sucker Punch to get off double Scald. Come on, Whale. Ah, we don't. That's unfortunate. Maybe if we got the debuff, we would have lived. Uh-oh. Poor Venomoth here. We're just going straight for Sand Tomb. I guess we are assuming they're going to shield. And they do shield. Beautiful. Venomoth, Poison Fang, Bug Buzz usually. But if you're like me and you're out of TMs, maybe you run Silver Wind. And we're going for another Sand Tomb here, just putting on the pressure. Bless me. Bless me. Thank you, comments. Poison Fang connects on Clops. They come back with Bombardier. Uh-oh. We didn't get off our move. Uh-oh. Is there anywhere Bombardier's about to get to 2? They got a big farm down. Oh, Rock Tomb? I don't think so. If they'd gone for Fly, maybe. We're going to Sand Tomb immediately, but that looks like it might have been a charge attack priority. Oh, no. Oh, yes! We get to the Sand Tomb. Venomoth must have just got denied. I thought that not getting that attack off was going to cost us, but maybe Semi was just playing with our emotions, and he's able to have himself a day with Shadow Wailmer. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun, spicy Saturday. I'm not convinced, I'm not sold that Shadow Wailmer is good, but I hope it was at least fun to see in action, and hopefully you had a whale of a time. If you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below. All comments are appreciated. They help out the YouTube algorithm. All that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.